me what's your name, what's your title, what's your sign? Know the shooter from the block, pick you up around 9. Feet and nails done with the heels in the dress. Maneuver to your lips while I whisper you the best. Kisses on your neck, on your chest, on your flesh. What's next? My baby said you better come correct.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all for a second because I know I've been MIA for like almost the whole month of January, since I want to say like right before New Year's. Yes, I think it was like Christmas. I've been recording every week when I like do something or go somewhere. This is like an update. So this is just like a little update video of just like where I've been. Really haven't been anywhere. I've been here this whole time. It's just I've underestimated myself throughout this pregnancy. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. One thing about it,
yeah, and let me just say this. When it comes to a drink, I'ma have it.
one thing about the food, I'm gonna eat it. Period. So I just want to get on here and update y'all on what's been going on with the pregnancy. So y'all haven't really seen a video of me since Christmas, and my vlog from Sunday. If you haven't been pregnant before, if you haven't had kids before, believe you me, do not underestimate your pregnancy. Do not underestimate the amount of like everything. Like, being pregnant takes everything out of you, and I mean that. Like, I genuinely and truly mean that 100%. And I completely underestimated my body and myself this entire pregnancy, and like looking back, I can say that now. So let me say first, okay, we are now 34 weeks. We're now 34 weeks pregnant. Child, we're right here at the 9-month mark. This week I have noticed, like, I feel like my hands look swollen. I feel like I look a little swollen in the face, a little bit. It's making me feel some type of way, but it's fine. It could just be my shirt is really big. And according to my tracker, we have 35 days until the estimated due date, which, yes, I know. Most first-time moms do not go into labor as scheduled. Probably, I'm hoping it's not later. You know, I want her to come out when she's ready, but at the same time, like, at this point, baby, we're really not trying to go past 40 weeks, my guy, my girl. So I'm just tired. Do not overestimate your body. If you are a first-time mom and you just starting your journey, I know it's different for everybody, but still, genuinely, do not underestimate yourself. Do not underestimate your body. Everything is about to change. Everything that you know about yourself, about your body, what it can and can't handle, it is all about to change. I am only speaking specifically on the pregnancy part. Some women deal with certain things a lot better than others. Y'all can see it on my face, like the dark circles. Like, I actually have dark under eyes, but like, no, like, you can look at me and tell, like, I look exhausted. I'm tired. It's been a lot. It has definitely been a lot. So I would say in my first trimester, I had all these thoughts, right? And all these ideas of how my pregnancy would go, or expectations of how I thought it would go. I genuinely thought like I could still do the things I used to do. And when I say used to do, I'm not talking about like going out and partying or anything like that, but just physical wise or work wise. So I thought, you know, I could still, this time last year, I could go to work and I could work like a 55-hour week and be perfectly fine. When I say perfectly fine, like, I mean like I could work a 55-hour week, stay extra, stay late, or go in earlier, and still make time and have the energy to go hang out with friends or have friends over and have like little kickbacks. Like, and I'm saying, like, if you know, then you know. They would come over and we would have like little get-togethers and watch movies, or not even be watching the movie. We would be playing games, having drinks, making food together, having sleepovers, chit-chatting up all night, and we all just worked like 40 plus hours. And I would be fine, like I would be perfectly okay. Now, starting my first trimester, for those of you who don't know what that is, the first trimester, so your pregnancy is broken down typically into 9 months, but it's really between 9 and 10, just depends on when your baby decides they want to come out. But your first trimester is like your first 3 months of your pregnancy. So for me, it was June, July, and August. I didn't know I was pregnant until the second month of my pregnancy, or going on the second month of my pregnancy. I was 6 weeks pregnant by the time I figured it out. And the baby is really small at that time, so you really don't feel any different. It wasn't until like certain things just started to affect my body, certain habits or certain things that I was choosing to do at that time were just really starting to bother me. So like around that time, I was eating, like, I love Popeyes. I don't think I've had Popeyes since I've been pregnant. That's how bad it is. Like the spicy, I don't know if it was the spiciness or if it because it was fried, I was like throwing it up. I would eat something, and normally like I could eat like a plate of food. Granted, I was on track for losing weight at that time when I first became pregnant, but again, I didn't know that I was pregnant, so I was getting full faster, but the little bit that I ate was coming right back up within like not even a few minutes. I would eat something and immediately feel nauseous and wouldn't want to eat anymore because I didn't want to throw up. What else? Prior to that, I was someone who vaped. Now, it wasn't like a regular thing. Like I wasn't like trying to wean off cigarettes or anything like that. And again, like that's not me judging anybody else that does it. But again, I didn't know I was pregnant at the time, and so I think I had did it once and like felt really lightheaded and threw up. So I just stopped doing it because I had never felt like that before. And then throughout the rest of that week, I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna do that because I don't know why, but it's feeling really uncomfortable. It's making me feel like it was really bad. And I was transferring locations at the time for my job, and I'm someone who when I'm at work, I just want to focus on work and get everything done I need to get done. I could go like hours without eating and be fine as long as I'm drinking like some water or something. I'm good. But even then, like that, I felt like I was gonna pass out. I had a headache. I was nauseous. Mind you, I hadn't eaten anything in like hours, but I just wanted to throw up so bad. I went to the bathroom right before I left work and I threw up. And you would have thought something was really, really wrong with me. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It was a lot. So, the amount of food I could intake, the amount of physical labor I could endure for a period of time without any type of fatigue or anything, like all that changed overnight. It was literally like a switch. Like suddenly I just couldn't do anything. And to me, I thought maybe because I had been out of work for 2 months that I just had to get back used to working those hours. So I thought it was just that, but no, it was not that. Aside from physical and like eating habits, another thing that I noticed and I underestimated was my emotions. My emotions probably would have been like the first true sign, and I just didn't notice because I thought like in the situations where I was being emotional that my feelings were valid, which they were, but it was like heightened. There were 2 particular situations that I can recall at that time prior to me knowing I was pregnant where I was like really angry, but it was like I wouldn't normally get that angry about something, no matter how bad the situation was. Like I'm just not like, I can have an attitude sometimes and I come off a little aggressive, but I'm not someone who just is like and then after finding out it was just like things started to click more and more. So physical fatigue, it was starting to go down, but it wasn't that bad. Like I could still work up to like 40 hours. Physical wise. Now, this is the most I've worked since I've been pregnant, and I am exhausted. Like, that's why I look like this. That's why I look a hot mess. That's why I look raggedy. Because last week I worked like 50 hours. Didn't even try to, didn't even think about it. I was just working as much as possible, as much as I would allow myself, and was exhausted. And I worked 50 hours. This week I worked, but it was over 40 hours. And I was like, I got up, made some breakfast, slept up the floor a little bit, took a shower. I went to the beauty supply store and did my friend's hair. And I think that took me maybe like an hour and a half. And I feel so exhausted. Like I feel drained. I feel like I've been on my feet all day. I mean, I guess for a decent amount of hours consecutively I have. But in my head, I know like what I was capable of prior to pregnancy. So like, see, even now I'm still underplaying it. Like, oh, I could do that. But it's like, no, girl, you can't do that. So you kind of just got to deal with it. Early on in my pregnancy, I had a hard time accepting that. Yeah, I had a hard time accepting that. I cried about it to Drew, and I told him, I was just like, I'm just so frustrated because I'm used to being able to work these long hours and do all of these things in one day without being tired or wanting to take a nap. And now it's like every time I try to do something, I can't, or I'm not capable. I'm no longer capable. I don't know. It was just really stressful. And so I cried about it. And then here lately since Christmas, it's only gotten worse, honestly. The whole month of January, it's just like, all I want to do is just go to work, do what I can, leave work, come home, and go to sleep. Sometimes I won't even eat, or I won't even want to eat because that's how tired I am. And Drew will look at me like, we gotta eat dinner before you go to bed. And I'll be like, okay. Some nights I come home, and as soon as I lay down, as soon as my head touches the pillow, I just close my eyes and I instantly go to bed. Sometimes I will come home and my body will be in so much pain, specifically like my back and my hips. And I'm not sure if it's like my hip bone or what, but I just know it's my hips specifically. They hurt so bad. I tried to stretch them out last night actually, and ended up being in tears because Drew had to physically come in the bed and like help me roll over and stretch my legs back out. I was trying to do like a butterfly stretch with my legs. So it's basically like if my legs were together like this and I just slowly did like this and let gravity like pull them evenly. It didn't get this far, but like my legs were basically like this. And when I tried to pull them back up so I could roll over to my side, it was painful. It was so painful. And I thought I was doing something to help myself, but no, I ended up crying. And I was like, I need help, like this hurts so bad. And when he tried to extend my legs back out because my knees were up, I cried. And he was like, it's okay, like don't cry. And I'm like, that hurts so bad, like, oh my God. It was so painful. And I'm laughing now, but it's like, no, it really was painful. It's just been a lot. It's really been a lot. Now, like, I rarely ever go anywhere for the most part, because like I said, I'm just at work all the time. I think I gained some weight. I feel like I look a little swollen right now on camera, but it could just be because I'm on camera and I look a mess. You look a mess. But whatever. I'm just ready to get this over with. I really just think I'm just bloated and water weight, honestly. I drink more fluids than anything. So when I say that, I mean I drink more than I eat. So I don't know. I'm just that lazy at this point. Like, eating just feels like such a chore. She has gotten bigger. So this is it. I try to wear like sun tight fitted things because you can see her more. But yeah, it's my little belly. She is a little small, but she moves a lot, y'all. Like a lot. She always sitting like, her head's always sitting like right around here, which explains why this hip always hurts more. I guess this is like the front. Sorry if you feel like you're looking at my vagina. This is the front, and this is just the other side. I guess it's not much to see, but here we go. So yeah, the baby shower is coming up soon. So I will try to record some things for that, but it's gonna be a busy weekend. I just know it, and I'm gonna be tired. I know it, because I have to entertain people, and that's the other thing I meant to bring up. Emotionally is also a lot. So I don't know about other women. Maybe being pregnant makes you feel more energetic. Me, I just don't want to be bothered most of the time, and I've gotten a lot of backlash for that. So like, I think I talk to the same people, the same like 2 people on a consistent basis now, one of which is my boyfriend, but the other one would be my sister, really. Other than that, like, this pregnancy, the further along I go, the more I keep to myself, or the more I don't really like talk to people as much. And it's not personal, it really isn't. So if you're watching this and you're hearing this statement, it is not personal whatsoever. I do apologize if it like upsets you guys or makes you guys feel some type of way or feel like neglected in a sense. When I say it's not on purpose, like, look at me. Look at my face. Like, I want to go to sleep right now. It is not personal in any form or fashion. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. I mean, I guess it kind of is. It's not that I don't want to talk to you specifically. There we go. It's more so like, I just don't want to be on the phone. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to hold a conversation. And 9 times out of 10, more times than not, that is because when I am exhausted, personally, I know how I am, and I know how I can get, and I don't want to be like that with people. Like, it's one thing to be moody in my own house or with my own family, because they know me. So they're probably going to look at me and be like, oh, here she go. We're going to ignore her. But I don't know. I try not to take it out on people, or I try not to be moody towards other people, quite honestly, even my family, because I love you guys. So friends, family, like, if you've been calling or like, you know, you just want to check up on me, I'm alive. You don't have to check up on me, but like, I will let you know. I promise you, I promise y'all, if something is wrong or I need to talk to y'all about something, or if I'm going through something so bad that y'all need to be notified, you will be notified. I promise you that if you called me yesterday and I didn't answer the phone for whatever reason, I will call you back, just not the same day, more than likely. If I do, it's because I got the energy. If I don't, it's because I literally just don't have the energy. And when I say that, I mean, like, I'm at the point where like, I have to have the energy to talk to people. If I have no energy whatsoever, literally, I'm gonna be on the phone with you and I'm going to be sounding so disinterested, or like I have the biggest attitude, and you're gonna be mad because it's gonna feel like I'm having an attitude with you, and I'm not having an attitude with you. I just have no energy, and I just feel like, who wants to be on the phone with somebody and this is all you hear? Hello. Yeah, what's up? I'm good. How are you? Cool. Oh, nothing. I'm at work. I'm good. The baby's good. No, you're fine. I'm fine. I'm just tired. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Like, no one wants to talk to somebody and they're talking and then like that. Like, that's a terrible response. So, I just rather not talk to you until I don't sound like that. or until I don't sound like talking to you is the last thing I want to be doing, because it's never the case. So yeah, if I haven't like talked to you very often this entire time, please don't take it personal. And if you have been taking it personal, please stop taking it personal, because I have, like I said, I've been getting backlash about this, and it's literally like, it is not personal in any form of fashion. I just can't. I just cannot. But when I do call you, believe me, I've been wanting to call you. I don't want to sound like a drag, or like I don't want to talk to you at all, or I'm like, what are you calling me for? What? Because that's literally like how I sound. So yeah. So I have a lot of videos coming up that I would like to put out for you guys. Also, that's another thing. I just want to make sure that I have some quality content. So I have been writing out some video ideas that I will be coming up and coming out with the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I can do all of them before she gets here. But if not, nonetheless, you guys understand. I'm pregnant. This is the thing. So yeah, I'll try to get some videos out that I have planned for the next couple of weeks. Baby shower is coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks actually, which is so scary because that means that my baby's gonna be here in like 4 or 5 weeks, and it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I've always felt like, oh, I'm a mom, but like, it's not gonna feel like I'm a mom until I have someone calling my name every 5 minutes because she needs me to do something. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing to the Key.Samone family. Don't forget to like and comment down below, and make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way it notifies you every time I post a video, because like I said, we will be back to our regular schedule, so you don't want to miss out. If you want to miss out, I don't know what's wrong with you, but yeah, bye.